Saily is an eSIM service that makes staying connected while traveling super easy, whether it's for keeping in touch with family, navigating new places, or just having reliable internet wherever you go. If your regular SIM doesn't work in other countries, or you're trying to avoid expensive roaming fees, this is definitely something worth considering. Now, about 6 months ago, my husband and I took a 3-week trip to Thailand, including Bangkok for a few days. It was an amazing experience, and I highly recommend visiting if you ever get the chance. But before we left, I knew I needed a reliable way to stay connected without dealing with overpriced airport SIM cards or slow public Wi-Fi. After looking into different eSIM options, I came across Saily. It seemed simple, affordable, and had great coverage, so I decided to give it a try. And honestly, it worked perfectly. I had service the entire trip, no issues at all. So in today's video, I'll be breaking down everything that you need to know about Saily, including how it works, their plans and pricing, and of course the pros and cons. By the end, you'll know if Saily is the right eSIM for your next trip. And if you decide to give Saily a try, you can use my code GVUTech at checkout through their app to get an exclusive discount. With that said, let's get started. Alright, so if you haven't heard of Saily, it's an eSIM service backed by Nord Security, the same company behind NordVPN, one of the most trusted names in digital privacy. It's built for travelers who need reliable internet in over 200 countries, making it a great option for staying connected while abroad. What's so crazy is that when I first used it on our trip to Thailand, it was only available in around 150 countries. Now it's grown to over 200, making it even more convenient for global travelers. But Saily isn't just about internet access, it also prioritizes security and privacy. With built-in features like ad blockers, web protection, and virtual location routing, it helps reduce tracking, block intrusive ads, and protect you from malicious websites, all while saving your data. Now, getting started with Saily eSIM couldn't be easier. Just download the Saily app, look through the variety of data plans, and choose the one that best fits your travel needs. The app takes you through the setup process step by step, making it quick and easy. Once you're all set up, there's nothing else to worry about. Just activate your eSIM before your flight, and when you arrive at your destination, it'll automatically connect to the local network, keeping you connected right when you land. Plus, you only need to install the Saily eSIM once, so for any future trips, all you have to do is buy a new plan, and you're good to go. It's a set it and forget it kind of thing, making your travel experience a lot simpler. Alright, so that's all well and good, but how much does it all cost? Saily offers a variety of eSIM plans designed to fit different travel needs and budgets. For short trips, you can get 1 GB of data for just under $3, valid for 7 days. If you need a bit more data, there's a 3 GB plan for just under $6, which lasts up to 30 days. For heavier data users, you can go for the 5 GB plan at just under $8, or the 10 GB plan for just under $11, both of which are also valid for up to 30 days. And finally, there's a 20 GB plan for just under $20, which is perfect for longer trips or for travelers who need extra data. Personally, my husband and I chose the 20 GB plan for our 3-week trip to Thailand, and it worked perfectly. We didn't have to worry about running out of data, even with all the navigation, video calls, and social media we were using. And again, if you're interested in giving Saily a try, you can download the Saily app and use my code GVUTech at checkout for an exclusive discount. It's an easy way to save while staying connected on your next trip. That said, let's talk about how Saily eSIM works and my personal experience using it during our trip to Thailand. Okay, so like I said before, my husband and I were in Thailand for 3 weeks, traveling across Bangkok, Chiang Mai, Koh Samui, and a few nearby islands. And so to stay connected without dealing with the usual headache of roaming or unreliable Wi-Fi, we used Saily eSIM. And right from the start, setting it up was very simple. It took just a few minutes to download the Saily app, pick a data plan that worked for us, and install the eSIM. The best part, I didn't need to change out the SIM card, which can be such a pain, especially if you don't have that little SIM card tray tool handy. Trust me, I've used earrings in the past to pop it out and have broken more than a few in the process. Now with Saily though, there's no need to mess with physical SIM cards, so you don't risk losing them or dealing with the hassle of switching back and forth. It's a one-time installation and you're good to go. Plus, unlike some competitors, Saily eSIM works across multiple countries without needing to install a new one each time you travel. This single download works on both iOS and Android devices, making it convenient for frequent travelers. But the real test was how well it performed while we were traveling. And honestly, I was impressed. Whether I was getting around with Google Maps, uploading photos to Instagram, video calling family on WhatsApp, or just browsing online, the connection was consistently fast and reliable. On top of that, they also prioritize your online privacy with standout security features, like its ad blocker, which filters out intrusive ads, making browsing smoother while saving data and boosting speeds. Then there's web protection, which safeguards your device from malware and harmful websites, giving you peace of mind when using public or less secure networks. Plus, the virtual location feature lets you route your connection through a remote server, masking your real location and adding an extra layer of privacy. These tools make Saily a reliable choice for staying connected securely while traveling. Another thing I appreciated was the clear pricing. The plan I chose offered plenty of data for a price much lower than what roaming fees would have costed. And there were no surprise charges at the end of our trip. It felt great knowing exactly what we were spending up front. Now, it's important to mention that Saily eSIM is data only, so you'll need apps like WhatsApp or Skype for calls and texts. Also, before getting started, make sure that your phone supports eSIM. Most newer devices do, but if it turns out your phone isn't compatible, Saily offers a full refund, which is a nice backup. Another useful feature I loved was the data usage alerts. If you use 80% of your data, Saily sends you a notification, so you can top up with just a couple of clicks. It's all about keeping things stress-free, so you can focus on enjoying your trip instead of worrying about running out of data. I also tested Saily's customer support when I had a question about extending my data plan. Their 24/7 support team was quick to respond and super helpful, walking me through the process step by step. Knowing I could rely on their support if anything went wrong gave me extra peace of mind. Now, while Saily is very useful like just about every product or service, or really just about anything, it's not perfect. For example, I noticed that you get limited data options, and even though Saily eSIM provides various data plans, the options might not match everyone's needs perfectly. This can be a small inconvenience for users who prefer more tailored data packages. But for me, it wasn't such a big deal since they had the perfect package for our trip to Thailand. Another thing is that a compatibility check is required. Users need to make sure that their devices are compatible with eSIM technology before they can use Saily service. And even though most modern smartphones support eSIMs, checking compatibility is an extra step that users need to take, which could be a bit bothersome, but this is with all eSIMs, not just Saily. So now, would I recommend Saily eSIM for Bangkok? Absolutely. If you're looking for a simple and reliable eSIM service to stay connected while traveling, Saily is a great choice. The setup is quick, and the ability to use one eSIM across multiple destinations without swapping SIM cards makes things so much easier. On top of that, Saily goes beyond just internet access. Its built-in security features help protect your data while you browse, giving you extra peace of mind when traveling. With fast, reliable connectivity at an affordable price and no hidden fees, Saily is a solid option for anyone visiting Bangkok or anywhere else. If you want a hassle-free way to stay online, it's definitely worth considering. And just to remind you one more time, if you're thinking about giving Saily eSIM a try, you can download the Saily app and use the code GVUTech at checkout to get an exclusive discount. Anyway, that's it for today's video. I hope you found this review helpful. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe for more reviews like this one. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to let me know down in the comments below, and I'll try to get to them as soon as possible. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.